Hey, what's up guys, it's Rob here from Harmony. In celebration of the release of my brand new Pentatonic scales course, I've got a nice free lesson here for you of 5 really cool pentatonic guitar licks. If you want to know more about the pentatonic scale, then click the link in the top of the description, which will take you to my course so you can check that out and learn how these licks were put together. So first you're going to hear the licks fast and then we're going to slow them down for you. So let's check out lick number 1 now. So that was lick number 1, you heard it up to speed and you also heard it slow. That lick was straight out of minor pentatonic box 1, and let's check out how to play that lick now. So it starts with a bend on the 3rd string, 7th fret, a full tone bend followed by the 5th fret on the B and E string. Very, very common blues and rock guitar lick to start off with. And then we're going to follow that up with a bend on the 8th fret of the 2nd string, another full tone bend. And then we've got a descending pattern going 5th fret on the high E, 8 to 5 on the B. And then we play a bend on the 3rd string. I like to play that as a downwards bend. And then you bring it back to the note on the 7th fret. So you bend it down and bring it back. 5th fret on the 3rd string, 7 on the 4th, and then back to the 7 again on the 3rd. So there's a bit of a finger roll there. And then we're going to play the 5th fret on the 3rd string, and then 7, 5, 7 on the 4th string. And that's how you put that lick together. Lick 2 uses minor pentatonic box 2, and it starts with a slide from the 8th fret to 10th fret on the B string, 8th fret on the high E, with a full tone bend on the 10th fret of the high E, quarter bend on the 8th fret of the high E, and then play the 10th fret on the B string with a pull off to the 8. And then we have a nice descending pattern straight away after that, starting on the 8th fret of the high E, with a pull off from 10 to 8 on the B, to the 9th fret of the 3rd string. And then we're going to do this nice little back and forth between the 10 on the B, 9 on the 3rd string, 8 on the 2nd string, back to that 9 on the 3rd. Pull off from the 9th fret to the 7th fret on the 3rd string, to the 10th fret on the 4th, and then the 9 again on the 3rd string, 10 on the 4th, 7 on the 3rd string, and then 10 to 7 on the 3rd string, 4th string even. Really cool lick there, sounds pretty interesting with the whole back and forth thing between some of those notes. So that is lick number 2. Lick number 3 uses minor pentatonic box 3, and it starts with a bend on the 13th fret of the B string, another full tone bend. Straight away grab the 10th fret on the high E and do a little bit of back and forth between those two notes 3 times. And then we have a pull off from the 12th fret to 10 on the high E, but before we do that last little bend, we have a 13 on the B, 10 on the high E, and then bend that 13 again. And if you can do a little bit of vibrato on top of the bend, then definitely go for that. And then we're just going to descend through the scale a little bit like this in box 3. So start on the 10th fret of the high E, 13, 10, 13 on the B, 10 on the B, 12 to 9 on the 3rd string, and then 12, 10 on the 4th string, and then 2 12s on the A string. Lick number 4 starts off with a very cool hammer-on from the 12th fret to the 14th fret on the 3rd string, followed straight away by the 13th fret on the 2nd string. To play this nice cool little 3-note repeating pattern, play that 5 times, with a slide from the 13th fret to the 15th on the 2nd string, back to the 13th, and then a full tone bend from the 15th fret of the 2nd string. Then use your little finger to grab the 15th fret on the high E, and then do that bend again on the 15th fret of the 2nd string. Play the 13th fret on the 2nd string with a pull off from 15 to 13, and then 2 hits on the 14th fret of the 3rd string. Lick number 5 is quite fast and quite flashy, so we're going to have a look at that one now. Lick number 5 uses minor pentatonic box 5, and it's just the top 3 strings of the minor pentatonic box 5 to form it. There's nothing special or added, it's just the way that we use those notes which makes it sound pretty cool. So we're going to play 14 to 17 on the 3rd string, 15 to 17 on the 2nd string, 15 to 17 on the high E, back to 15 on the high E, and then we're going to play the 17th fret on the B and then back to the E again. So do that rolly thing that we talked about earlier in the video if you can. So you kind of play the 17 on the B and then the 17 on the E without them blending to make a chord. We don't want that. 15 on the high E, 15 to 17 on the B, and then again we're going to do that rolly thing from 17 to 17, both from the 3rd string to 2nd string, 15 on the B, and then we're going to play 17 to 14 on the 3rd string, back to the 17, 15 on the B, and then we're going to repeat that last little pattern, so 17 to 15 on the B, 17 to 17 from the 3rd string to the 2nd string, 15 on the B, and then 17 to 14 to finish off on the 3rd string. Quite a lot there. It is literally just a scale played up and then down with a few little back and forths between the 17th fret when you change strings. Nice one for the alternate picking patterns, so good luck with lick number 5. So those are 5 of my favourite pentatonic guitar licks to play. If you want to learn more about how to form those licks or the 5 different pentatonic box positions, then like I said earlier, check out the link in the top of the description to take you to my pentatonic scales course. Hope you enjoyed the video, and hopefully I'll catch you next time.